So, I've been thinking a lot about things about what I want to share, and almost struggling with it because I don't want to sound generic. But I think the primary message I'm always trying to share, I really want people to the people who watch my stuff want to understand, and I want them to share it, is the same message of any spiritualist, which is to evolve yourself spiritually. Because I follow a lot of astrology, of course. I'm an astrologer. And also I follow sunspots and other astronomical events. And then also I study the news and current events. And it's so important for us to develop our integrity and our morality to a high level so that when these systems that are in place do fall, we already have a morality system in place in our spirit, in our self, in our being, so that way we can come to each other and work with each other properly when that time does come. There's been a lot of, no less word to say, but propaganda from the media about how people are terrible and should kill each other, the purge theory, all that kind of stuff. That's what they're trying to be. It's they want to put the idea in your head that when all the laws fall out of place, which they inevitably will, which Pluto's about to come to Aquarius again, Aquarius season. So when these systems inevitably fall, we have to be spiritually ready, morally ready, ethically ready to become leaders in our community with each other. Because there's already been a lot of turmoil and misunderstandings for a long time in our world. But really the time is now more than ever is to wake up spiritually and realize the humanity in everybody, in every single person. Even the ones that are corrupt and evil, they had humanity at one point. They felt humanity at one point. And it's just being compassionate enough to let them be, but also maintain our boundaries safely and non-violently, because violence only begets more violence. And people that are more corrupt, more or just have their morals aligned with violence, we'll say, or however that resonates or generates in a person. But if you know where you are and you're safe where you are and you create safety with others around you, then you're safe. There's been a lot of talk recently around making your own tribe and finding your family. And that's very true, because what we have is a problem of because the things that are happening on a macro level are happening on a micro level. It's happening in everybody's family, elites on down to, poor folk. And the mentality around it is we're looking around the world and we're looking at our elders and realizing how much knowledge we've lost from our ancestors too. It's this combination that's creating it's a chemical reaction happening in there of realizing now we're not in a great place on earth, and spiritually not in a good place either because of lack of development. And then seeing lies being exposed in front of us, and then more people's foundations fall apart, and the severe cognitive dissonance is creating mental illness. It's 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 like it's giving the drug addictions out here more power. It's, and then we see how the government is reacting to it, and corporations reacting to it, and it creates a sense of like hopelessness because we want our freedom, but it seems like everywhere you look around, especially in media around the world, it seems like the government and corporations have so much power, but like it's really the people who give it the power. So it's a matter of like, once again, coming together spiritually as a people and connecting with each other and rebuilding from this like broken system on the way up. Yeah. So that's kind of just what I want to share right now. It's the time of the holidays to think about our families, and the energies I hear like have been pretty intense for a while. But is it still a time to like figure out like how to rest during this time, how to strategize for the spring, and like and release things and release people and welcome in like a new way of being, like something totally different than before, but then it feels right still. Yeah, like there are major shifts happening in our lives, and especially here with Saturn and Pisces, but like major shifts are happening in like our subconscious and our like deep understanding of like what we understand our deeper selves to be. It's time to like unlimit ourselves. Unlimit. For real though. And like really see like we're really gonna like find out like how powerful we really are as we gather our power together, like as we harvest our power for ourselves. Stop giving it away to others, giving it to fear or depression or anger. I mean, yeah, it's about that time to really be like courageous and be free in our expressions and change the way that we express ourselves. Yeah.